Welcome back with me Axel, okay, and this is the gameplay for Hawk, and we are going to evolve another plane into SS class. So let's get started, and actually I have only 2 left right here, so I got to evolve this first. Probably I'm going to choose Hellfire, as I got this curiosity for this kind of shooting flame type of plane. Alright, here goes. The additional flamethrowers and the other ability should increase after evolving this into SS class. And alright, of course the increase in the armor stats and the other power stats as well. Here goes. When armor drops below 25%, gain an additional flamethrower. I think that's not going to be very much improvement as for SS class. So 20 into 25, well, they are all the same, as you have to gain, alright, you have to lose a lot of health, and that's going to be risky. But anyway, let's go and try her on this stage. 121, let's follow this on heroic mode, and I'm not sure whether this plane is good enough, and let's test this out, as the S class is not really that awesome for this kind. Alright, there we go, all lasers and everything on the screen, but I just use these others for helping this, but that's great. And now incoming rockets, we have this overdrive all over the screen, and the overdrive doesn't seem to be cleaning the screen very well, except for a very short time of defense, and that's going to be random as it randomly land everywhere on the screen. And alright, there we go. I have this, the incoming balls, lasers, and see that the normal bullets for this plane is not really that awesome, and you have to be like, well, this SS class, and nothing can beat on whatever on the screen, except if you have like overdrive or robots. Even the overdrive has like the difficulty for getting rid of the defenses, as it randomly moves left or right, and you can control the overdrive. So this what makes this plane is not really that great, I think, for the first time. Well, anyway, the SS class is not really that recommended, I guess, but it's too early to tell, and we can see this. That's the additional flamethrower for the 4th ability. And let's see after this. Alright, that's great. The 4th ability seems to be the only way of killing all of these enemies. Wow, that's so risky, and you can see that. Receive a lot of damage after hitting the enemies. So that's not going to be like your savior. At least it's not going to be. But here it goes. At least I've demonstrated the first stage for Hellfire. How about getting to the other boss stage? And let's see if this will result the same way as I did on the normal stage just now. And switching to the other robot like this, Nayat, as she needs like a lot of recovery. As for her health, the improvement in the health after killing several enemies is not really that great. So for example, you got like 16 health on this SS class, and it's not going to be like, wow, not really a great deal, as you hardly kills any of the enemies on the screen. And still I'm going to get this, the stage. Let me see if I can kill the boss probably. Alright, so there are lasers. As always, extra overdrive, that's going to be great, as I like to shoot the overdrive like this, cleaning up the entire screens. And sometimes the fire just pass through all of these balls and not really killing any of the enemies. I wish that the balls were a little bit bigger, or probably just flamethrowers, like shoot flames just like the flamers, or yes, in 2 directions, and as well shooting that rockets that cleans the entire screens. That will be a lot greater. And let's see after this. The flames doesn't shoot the back, and I have to push myself. Oh my goodness, lots of loss in armor, and this is just so bad, and never happened like this before. Alright, so little health. Will I be able to survive this boss with just a very tiny chance to win on this, as I got shot again, and the overdrive is not really that killing for this boss. I have only less than 4. Alright, 4 overdrives. Got hit again. And oh my goodness, I just got killed. And this is so rare chance for Boss Doom to kill me alive like that. Alright, so now let's get this. The drone has to go away. I have an extra spare continue, so that's from the VIP member. And of course you should get that VIP member for killing or extra revive and kill the boss easily like this. Especially when you don't have like good planes around you. So like this, I'm just using the 4th ability. Oops, almost got killed by pincers. And see after this, Nayat. Yes, that's perfect. And of course winning on this. But actually using the continue for this stage, I think this is not really a great plane compared with the other plane that has no continue for the other stage boss like that. And 128, let's go with this. And I'm very I doubt that this plane will be able to defeat boss 130, and so I just do with this 128, 143 targets. Even the normal enemies like that has trouble. Alright, troublesome for this plane. And so we have this rockets on the screen. That's going to be greater. That's going to be great, killing a lot of enemies as you have health regens for this plane. Let's see after this. Lasers everywhere. I just bump into every kinds of lasers device, and that's very quick. Of course, I think that Hellfire just getting good at that, killing a massive amount of red defenses, especially with her 4th ability. That's the only goodness about her. And recovery rate seems to be doing great actually, if only her normal attack is good enough. So when her normal attack is not really that great, the recovery won't do very well and won't even recover her health very fast. Alright, here goes next. The incoming planes, rockets and lasers. They are all at one, and I need to use the overdrive again just for cleaning all of this up. Seems like the cleaning job is getting harder with all of this setup. Alright, Nayat, you're going to get ready for this. And have Legatus going to slay away all the planes like this. And still one more to go. So I use the overdrive like this. Alright, at least the overdrive do the job just now. Alright, great. Overdrive protects me from all of those planes and fast rockets. So, for overall the overdrives and the 4th ability, that's the only perk that I like from all of these Hellfire abilities. And probably overdrive is not really that great, but actually quite helpful for this kind of plane. After receiving 400 damage, surround the plane by a shroud of overheated plasma balls, and that's going to be the best out of her, but actually that's quite risky if you want to get close to other enemies. Well, anyway, for this plane I don't really recommend, at least for this version of update. But for next update, I'm going to give you another video of her probably at the maximum level or something like that. Well, anyway, this is all my gameplay for today, and thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave thumbs up as always, and goodbye. Till up this stage, I think that this is a great stage, and then Flamer is doing great. Alright, lots of helicopters just getting toasted by the flame. Hang in there right in time, and oil bath, and then shut up and fight, we'll all bleed. Alright, Lily seems to be very excited about the upcoming next stage.